Welcome to week 4. Each of you provided excellent work and you're preparing for a career in ISD assignment. But it took me 2 days to complete all the feedback. Some of you received a lot of feedback from me, even though it was all of it was encouraging. But I think you need more time to act on initial feedback than what I gave you. So I've decided to adjust our course as follows. First, I'm going to release the learner assessment or the analysis, learner analysis, the design plan, and the lesson plan assignments now. I'm also going to push back several assignments' due dates, 1 week later in most cases, but it's mostly the final projects. Nothing will be earlier than it currently is. And I'm going to grant full credit for each peer review of the design plan and lesson plans. Those are the peer reviews of the design plan and lesson plans. So I placed these bullets above this video so that it's easy to understand in writing. I'll also update the syllabus and revisions to the Blackboard sometime this week, because having those changes in writing is meaningful. It's our agreement together. Bear with me while I adjust the due dates in Blackboard. That's a meticulous task, and I'll need some time to get it right. I would rather take my time, do it absolutely correctly, and it's worth doing right the first time. I'll also apply the points to your gradebook, and I'll try to leave that assignment available for you to submit reviews. I'll just have to figure out how to make Blackboard do that. So again, bear with me. I'm granting full credit for the peer reviews, and that's based on the excellent effort I've seen so far in the course from nearly everybody. Therefore, these aren't just free points, rather they're awarded effort points. Please still do your peer reviews. I understand that UMBC is important to you, but you're busy people and adults have to have priorities, and your priorities might be childcare or a job or something else that is in fact more important. Deprioritizing the peer reviews wasn't something I took lightly, because for you, observing how another cohort does their assignment is super healthy and very good for you and your skills. So I hope you take another hour or two to read and write about how your cohort wrote and thought. Our brains learn immeasurably from this process. But I can't justify smushing around the assignments into the end of the semester without making some room for you. So in the end, granting you the grading points based on your effort up to this point seemed the most fair. You can still do the peer reviews, and I hope you do, and I'd be glad to talk to you about anything you want to learn from that. So I hope that strikes the balance of fairness. Changing topics to your outlines. This is for outlines throughout the course. I'll gladly accept early submissions, and I think you'd be wise to take advantage of that offer. It'll give me time to thoroughly review your work, and I think help you to see the project as a whole. As well, I can't provide more than one review per assignment. So if the outline was one review, the first draft is one review, and the final is one, I can do 3, right? So it's 1 per assignment and not per. The preparing for a career in ISD is not 1 assignment. The outline is 1 assignment, the draft is 1, and the final is 1. So 3 per broad assignment. I'm butchering that, but I hope that makes sense. Try to submit your outlines early. Get feedback and move on to the next assignment by incorporating the changes or suggestions I give you. I can commit to 1 round of review. Okay. But before I go, I have one more important thought regarding the calendar and the course format. Because some of you are very experienced in ISD already, you might have all the lectures you need in order to do the basic work. But please accept these earlier assignment releases for your benefit, but remain patient. Important lectures are coming. Needs analysis information is coming. You need that. Bloom's taxonomy is coming, and that will inform the lecture and reading on writing behavioral objectives that are SMART, S-M-A-R-T, and follow the ABCD format. We touched on those, but we haven't had a full lecture on them yet. Subsequently, a lecture and readings on Gagne's 9 events of instruction will professionalize your lesson plans. Following that, Kirkpatrick's evaluation will give you a lot to think about for revisions and then tightening up language and assessments. I also have some lecture space held for themes and topics that I foresee students needing guidance on. 602 is special in that it's a course about courses, and in that way it's kind of meta. I've planned for space in the calendar to leave room for instruction, and I hope you recognize this. And when you have courses that are yours, when you're teaching courses, you don't pack your courses too tightly. You won't leave room for adjustments, which are key. That said, right. Do your best with what you have for now. And when the additional readings and lectures are released, Apply what you're given and revise your work. All the information you need is coming. And I can tell by your emails and phone calls that this group of students have individual progress in your hearts. And you're here in order to become agents of progress for your learners. So, therefore, you're capable of operating patiently in this way. And I appreciate that about you and the many in our field who share this disposition. So, thank you very much, folks.